Hello, family. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Today, I just wanted us to have a conversation around money. Have you ever wondered why some people spend money freely while others struggle even with the smallest and the slightest of purchases? Well, I think it all boils down to how we were raised. Let me give you a quick story. My dad was a wonderful and a very generous man. He taught me a lot about money. In our home, my mom managed most of the finances, while my dad earned or participated in the earning of the money. But here's the interesting part. My dad had a very huge heart, and that's one thing I liked about him. Is that if he saw a need, he would fix it. He wouldn't wait for anyone. And growing up in that environment, at whatever cost, we had to learn how to be generous. Generosity was like our second nature. That's among me and my siblings. We never struggled with the idea of giving. But at the same time, we also inherited certain financial habits. Some were good, some were not so great. Now, for example, if you asked me to buy, let's say, a shirt that was worth 10,000 shillings, I'd probably hesitate. Why? Because my understanding of money was shaped by my upbringing, in that we necessarily didn't have much, but we had the things that we needed the most. And in our environment, money was spent carefully. Money was spent not necessarily on very expensive things, because we ensured, and it ensured, our parents ensured that we had everything that we needed. And so if you told me to spend 10,000 shillings, I would probably ask, why do I need to spend 10,000 shillings on a shirt? But you see, there are people who are living in this same world who would easily spend 50,000 shilling on a piece of outfit. Not necessarily because they are wasteful, but because their perception of money is different. Here is where it gets deeper. When you grow in an environment where you don't necessarily have more than enough, your view of money is often based on price and not on value. You see a price tag and you think, hmm, that's too expensive. Instead of asking yourself, what value does it bring to my life? Because the conversation should revolve around value. Think about it. When you see an expensive thing, do you ever consider the quality, the craftsmanship, the long term benefits that this thing will bring to you? Or do you just see that number, 2,000 shillings, and you think to yourself, I'm not spending that amount of money on a piece of cloth or on any other thing? Our mindset, and this mindset affects not just our spending, but even how we earn our money, how we invest, and how we save. What can we learn from this? I'll give you three things. That one, your money background shapes your mindset. If you grew up in an environment of scarcity, you may have fear based on the relationship you had with money. If you grew up in an environment of abundance, you may be a bit more open to spending money. Number two, learn to shift your mindset from price to value. Shift your mindset from price to value. Instead of looking at what something costs, look at what is it worth and what value does it bring to me as an individual. Lastly, you have to break free from the limits of your belief concerning money. Your past doesn't determine your future. Like we've always, and I'm sure by now you know, when you get to 24 years old, you start being the background. You stop coming from a poor or a rich background. You are the background. So it's time that you start breaking and intentionally learning how to break off of the limits of our beliefs about money that were picked from our past. Here's an exciting thing, that over the next few videos, we'll be discussing and diving into the different money personalities. And we look at why and what influences how you spend, how you invest, and how you save. Well, I do look forward to you having better financial habits. And if this message resonates with you, kindly drop a like and a comment in our comment section. And I'm looking forward to receiving your feedback concerning the things that we can talk about in money. See you in the next video. Thank you and have a wonderful day.